Welcome to our comprehensive guide on establishing tax residency in Maine. If you're considering making the Pine Tree State your home, whether permanently or temporarily, understanding tax residency is crucial for your financial health. Maine has specific residency requirements that will determine your tax obligations, and in this video, we'll walk you through everything you need to know. From the 183-day rule to understanding domicile, we've got you covered in this essential guide for 2025. Let's dive into what constitutes tax residency in Maine. Maine Revenue Services outlines clear criteria for residence, primarily the 183-day rule, which means spending at least half the year plus 1 day in the state. But it's not just about the days you physically spend here. Maine also looks closely at your domicile, which is your permanent legal home. Domicile represents your intent to settle in Maine, so understanding both aspects is essential for your tax planning. Now, let's explore the 183-day rule in more detail. This rule serves as a straightforward way to establish your tax residency in Maine. However, tracking your days accurately is vital, especially if you straddle the line between two states. Consider using a tracking tool like Pebbles to help maintain precise records of your whereabouts throughout the tax year. This diligence not only helps you stay compliant, but protects you if your residency status is ever questioned. Moving on to the implications of being a Maine tax resident, it's important to note that residents are taxed on their worldwide income. This means that all income, regardless of where it's earned, is subject to Maine's progressive income tax rates, ranging from 5.8% to 7.15%. Furthermore, should you earn income in other states, Maine typically allows for a credit for these taxes to avoid double taxation, but this credit is often limited, stressing the necessity of smart tax planning. Finally, let's touch on the steps to take if you're moving away from Maine and need to establish non-residency. This transition requires careful documentation, as Maine tax authorities may request evidence of your new residency status, especially if you maintain property or business ties in the state. By understanding these nuances and avoiding common pitfalls, you can navigate Maine's residency requirements successfully and ensure proper tax compliance, allowing you to focus on your life in and outside the state.